Hi, friends. I want to talk about cheaters today. Cheaters are in many forms and categories, but I've grouped them into three main groups. The number one is what I call the one time cheaters. They do it due to some circumstances beyond their control, and they vow not to do that again. And they really stick to their words. That's why they are one time cheaters. They will vow not to go back to it. That's why sometimes I call them saints because they are really good. They say they will not do it and they stick to their words. So they are just one time. Can't use it to judge them because they will never repeat it. The second group is what I call the habitual cheaters. These are the chronic ones. They tell themselves that now that you've caught them, at least you are aware and you can manage. So when you catch them again, they will beg, they will cry, they will kneel down, but they will still do it again. They will call for your pastor to hide behind them to beg you. They call for the chief, the priest, the imam, your mom, your dad, your big sis, whoever that you hold dear to your heart, anyone you honor or respect. They will bring them in to prove that they will never repeat that. They will still do it. And for this group, what you can do is either you manage them or you leave. Yeah. Two options. Manage or leave. But there's something about them that I find intriguing. They are either rich, influential, or sweet talkers. They will buy gifts for you. They will take you out on vacations. Name it, they will buy it. Some will go to the extent of buying a house, a car, or things that will take you years to afford. So that is why it is very difficult to leave them. So you either manage or leave. That is sometimes a hard decision for some people to take. The third group that I call the professionals. Yeah, just consider their name. They are professionals. After catching them, they will vow that that's the last time you will ever catch them. This means that they will still be doing it, but you will never catch them. So they will continue, but you will not find out. Such people can cheat on you with your house help, your best friend, your colleague at work, your neighbors, and you will never find out. They don't leave any trace, and they are very caring and loving. So leaving them also becomes very difficult. These are professionals. They can be having children around, but you never know. I remember one time it happened to a family where the man has given birth and he has brought the other child to the same school that the legal wife's children are. And something little happened and it caused his arrest. If not, they would never have found out. So they are professionals. It's very hard to catch them because after catching them once, they vow you will never catch them again. So I get some questions and I'll bring it in the part two. The question is how to get the differences between the one-time cheaters and the professional cheaters because there's a thin line between these two. The one-time cheaters says they won't do it again and they won't do it. The professionals, they will also say they won't do it again. They will do it, but you will never find out. So how will you know if you are dealing with a one-time cheater or a professional cheater? So let's go on. The answer is simple. The first point is, do you catch them lying a lot? If you want to find the differences between the one-time cheater and the professional cheater. The professional cheaters, they lie a lot. The one-time cheater, they stop lying and they are always plain, they tell you the truth. So do you catch them lying a lot, or they tell you the truth all the time? Second point is, what are their first reaction when they are outside or away from you and you ask them of their whereabouts? That is, you are trying to check on them. The reaction they will pose will determine if they are still cheating or they have stopped cheating. Do they get angry? That's concerning their reaction. Do they get angry? Do they see it as a monitoring, or they see it as you are caring for them? So this will prove whether they are still cheating or not. They see it as caring, and so they are not angry, and that's the one-time cheater. They've stopped. The professional ones, they are always angry that you are checking up on them. Why are you calling me plenty like that? Why are you calling me often? Do you think I'm doing something? Meanwhile, they will be doing something. You see? So these are the professionals that will, even when you catch them again with a thing in their mouth, they will tell you it is not as you think. They normally use that word. It's not as you think. They normally use such words. So the third point is, how do they act when you take their phones? Take their phones, or you keep their phones for long. How do they react? What are you trying to check on my phone? Please, I need my phone for something. They don't need it for anything. They don't want you to see something that will trigger their cheating effect. So they are always smart when you handle their phone. The cheaters always hesitate and tell you to hurry and give it back to them. The fourth point is that these professional cheaters are always angry. So when you see such anger coming from them, then it means that someone has provoked them from outside. As your rival has provoked them. Then they don't find you attractive anymore. So they'll be complaining about a lot of things. Complaining and comparing you with certain people. They might not mention names, but they'll be comparing you. You can see traces of comparisons all the time. When you see such signs, then these professional cheaters are still up with their game. So let me know about your thoughts. Some of the things maybe I couldn't share. Let me hear from you. Also like, comment, and share. Thank you. I am Sir Jeff.